Hey everyone, Chuck's back. Got these boxes. They came from a solar panel guy that builds boxes for outbush. Now I've removed, I don't know whether you can see this properly. I've removed this. This is meant to be their 15 amp version. Not much there, but there is a connector, might be handy. It comes with this item here, which is a charger alternator output. There's not much in the back of these boxes at all. I've had a quick look. There's only pretty much wiring to your voltage system up here. It's an old meter system, but funny enough, these were made in 2010, which is a bit strange. I have got some amp resetters buttons here and a switch here. I've got to work out how that works. And there's on the back, there's a couple of cigarette power plugs there, which I can probably put a USB in there. And there's this controller here. It's called a PM3128, and an input to the left, or correction, to the right for you, for the solar panel. Now, this was the company that it was called Teksolar. It no longer exists. And I have 3 of these boxes. Now, you would have remembered, and I'm not even 100% sure whether you've remembered this or not, but I bought a heap of these from Audi. I did buy a heap from Bunnings, but I found that these had Samsung batteries. Now, what I had an idea of, now I don't know, any of you guys, please leave comments below, because this will help me, because this is the first pack I'm making. I have got batteries, lots of them, but the Powerwall is on hold at the moment because I really can't afford the cost at the moment, but I will get to it. Now, I have this battery here, and it comes up on the back with a voltage, which is really cool. Now, I don't know whether I can take them out, pop them onto the outside of this box. Maybe not. Anyway, it has 4 inputs at the front, and looks like some sort of earthing input there. I'm not 100% sure. So on the front it has, what's it got written on here? It's got negative, positive, C for charge, I'd say, T, could be an earth, and a 1 and a D. Now, I'm not 100% sure how these work. Got to work out how they work. Got to get on their site and have a look, see if I can find some information on these batteries, these Xfinity batteries, 4 amp. Now, what I was thinking is using a standard, and I'll try and reference it at the bottom, using a standard buck converter to drop the voltage from 20 volts, 4 amps, and tell me I'm doing this the right way, down to 12 volts. So it'll be 12 volts plus I'd probably put in maybe a 5 volt line coming out, or I could just leave it with the 12 volts and then convert it using car parts that drops them down to 5 volts. USB, which I could have 2 of those, and then in one of these other packs which I've got hanging around, don't mind me, let me just get rid of that power supply. I've bought this, which is only, I think it's only 420 watts, not a big thing. I could just probably pack this into the side somehow and glue it in, maybe here, and have, say, 2 batteries inside, maybe 3 batteries inside, and that would only give me maximum 12 amps. Now, if someone's got a better idea, I'd love to hear it, whether to get rid of this box on the side and do a little bit more, but I got these batteries quite reasonable. I think they were $24 for 10 batteries, so it's got to be good. I could put 4 in there quite easily, so that would give me, it would give me 16 amps. I might even be able to fit one more here and make that into 5. Now, or even better, I could probably put a second row, have 4 and then another 4, which would give me 32 amps. Now please leave comments below. If Brett's around, can you leave a comment? Really would like it. And give me some ideas of what you guys would do with this setup. Especially with this, do you use the solar connector that's on the back of this, which I've never heard of before, but I will look up the solar charger, the MP3128. And I don't know how it's been hooked in, but it must be hooked in somehow. I'll have to trace all the wiring and then draw a picture of it. Or should I just use one of these? I've got one of these hanging around. And it's a solar charger controller, and it has USB on it. And it has rated at 20 amps, so I could set it up with I don't know, 16 amps, and then I'd get my 12 volts 24. But then how do I charge the batteries back up? Because I would have to have, it would only have 12 volts coming in, and I would have to buck convert that back up to 20 volts. Now I know that just confused the shit out of me. Do I go, because then I'd have to have 2 different buck converters trying to change the voltages and stuff like that, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm really looking forward to the comments from the guys. Please leave them below, and I'm hoping you're having a great day. It's 41 degrees here, so I'm getting out of the shed, and I'm waiting on your great comments. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give it a thumbs down. Okay, see ya.